Good morning, council members. My name is David Gott. I serve as an active firefighter in our jurisdiction. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time today about one of the most important parts of our mission, fire prevention. Most of the public sees us responding to emergencies, but preventing those emergencies in the first place is truly what saves lives, property, and resources. Education, enforcement, and engineering are the three E's in fire prevention that we go by. Education, teaching the public, businesses, and building owners how to prevent fires when it's safe cooking, whether it's from proper electrical use or execution of planning. Enforcement, making sure that our fire codes are followed through inspection, permitting, and corrective actions. Engineering, using technology, building design, and fire-resistant materials to reduce hazards, everything from sprinkler systems to fire-rated walls and modern fire-resistant construction methods. These three elements work together so that hazards are identified early and corrected before they endanger the community. How a fire code is enforced in our jurisdiction. This is one of our most important. We enforce international fire code along with locally adopted amendments. Our fire prevention divisions conduct routine inspections, respond to complaints, review plans for new construction, and perform special inspections for high-risk occupancies. Enforcement typically starts with education, explaining hazards and helping owners correct them. When necessary, we issue written violations, set inspection dates, and in serious cases, we restrict occupancy, shut down unsafe systems, or involve the city's legal department. The goal isn't punishment, it's life safety. How code applies to new versus existing occupancies. For new construction, the process begins at the planning stage. We'll review architectural designs, drawings, verify that fire rating assemblies, check sprinklers and alarm system designs, and ensure that access to fire apparatus is adequate. New builds must fully meet the current fire code before occupancy is granted. For existing occupancies, we apply the code based on the building's classifications, use, and any renovations, while some older buildings are grandfathered under previous codes. They must still meet modern standards for imminent life safety hazards, things like exits, alarm systems, fire extinguishers, and electrical safety. Whenever an existing structure undergoes significant renovation, it must be brought up to current code in those areas. Organizations that determine fire resistance of materials in our area. The fire resistance of building materials is determined and certified by national and international testing organizations, including the Underwriters Laboratory, the ASTM International, ICCES, International Code for Counsel and Evaluation Services. These organizations conduct standardized fire testing, issue listings that we rely on during plan reviews, inspections, and post-fire investigations. The types of fire tests used to determine fire ratings. Typical fire resistance tests include ASTM E119, full-scale fire resistant test for walls, floors, and ceilings. UL 263, fire test for structural assembly. NFPA 252 and 257, fire door and fire window tests. UL 723, surface burning characteristics of building materials. These tests simulate real-world conditions to determine how long a material can withstand heat and flame, usually rated in hour classifications such as 1 hour, 2 hour, or 3 hour assemblies. How fire tests and ratings assembly apply to inspections. During inspection, we verify that the materials and assemblies installed match what they approved during plan review. That includes checking that fire-rated walls are intact and unopened, penetrations are properly sealed, fire doors are listed, labeled, and functional, structural components match their rated design, and that these determine how fire will behave within a building and how long occupants have to escape. Unsafe structures and common area hazards in our area. In our jurisdiction, we commonly see unsafe structures with issues such as missing or blocked exits, overloaded electrical system, deteriorated fire-rated assemblies, unprotected vertical openings, lack of sprinklers in high-risk occupancies, and poor housekeeping and combustible storage. Buildings with multiple code deficiencies significantly increase the risk of fire spread and delayed excavation. Highest risk construction type for conflagration. The construction type that poses the biggest hazard for rapid fire spread in our area is type V wood frame construction, especially older structures with balloon framing. These buildings allow fires to move vertically through concealed spaces very quickly, often before occupants are aware. Importance of plan review and structural control. Strong plan review and structural control programs greatly improve safety by ensuring fire-rated walls, protected stairways, sprinklers, and proper egress routes are designed and installed correctly. We prevent unsafe conditions long before building is occupied. This is the most effective and cost-efficient way to reduce fire loss. In closing, I thank you for your time and continue support for fire prevention in our city. Strong building codes, well-trained inspectors, and proper enforcement saves lives, often without public ever realizing it. Your support helps us keep our community safe.